What's going on, legends? So we are rolling the guards on this car today, and he's done it the right way. He's going to roll his guards, then he's going to get his car lowered and get new wheels. So it makes more sense, because you get your car lowered before you roll your guards, then you got to not be able to put your new wheels on because they won't fit, and then you got to come to me, and then I got to roll your guards, and then you can put your new wheels on. Or you can just do it the other way around, and then you're good. The only plus side to rolling the guards, once you've got your suspension and height set up, is that I can get it exact, rather than wasting money going to like a full crazy guard roll when you don't need it. I mean, most people end up needing it because everyone wants to put the biggest wheels they can on their car. But maybe you don't. But anyway, it's my sister's birthday tonight, so I'm really full already because I just had a big breakfast because I was ready for drinking tonight because it's going to be a big night. So I'm a little bit chocker full already. But I needed that because if I don't eat, then I'm going to get to dinner tonight, I'm going to start drinking, then I'm going to be wasted after a couple of drinks, and then it's not going to be good because then I'll just get sleepy and go to bed. So, hoping to go to the Texas barbecue joint, which we're booked in for. We'll go there, eat, then we'll probably go in and play some pool in town, and then I'm not sure. We'll see. But anyway, that's irrelevant. I'm here to roll some guards. You guys are here to watch me roll some guards. You don't want to hear about my life story. So, let's get into it. Probably can't see this on camera, but you can see all the pits where there's been a repair here. It's probably bog. And then along here, it's the paint's all frizzled up. So whether the paint's reacted or whether there's filler or something in there, they haven't sanded it properly. Yeah, and there's like, it's like they've tack welded. I reckon they've put a new quarter panel on it. Yeah, I reckon they might have put a new quarter panel on it because it's like it's been welded up through these holes and that they've bogged them up and they're cracking out. Hopefully the other side's not the same, but he did say that he was sure that it had been resprayed on this side. The paint's peeling off here. He wants to get it resprayed. I suppose I'll have a look at the other side. It's not such a big deal if there has been repairs, but it can cause problems. So it's more just as long as people are aware. So yeah, there's definitely filler. That's full of bog from there. There to there is full of bog. So yeah, these guards are going to be interesting to roll because bog doesn't flex. So I've got to be very, very careful about how I manipulate the metal to get it to fold. It's really just about taking your time. The right amount of heat. You can have too much heat because they use heat to strip paint, so not too much heat. Not too much heat, but obviously it needs to be heated up enough. Think about if you had your car outside in the middle of summer, how hot the panel would be to touch. That's pretty much what you want it as, because it's not hot enough that it's going to peel the paint off. It's not hot enough that it's going to peel the paint off, but it is hot enough that it's just going to help everything. I don't know whether it activates the paint, but it just helps everything flex. Yeah, same as metal. Like if you're bending metal, it's easier to just heat it up and bend it. But with metal, you can get it really hot when it doesn't have paint on it. Yeah. I'm just going to text this bloke now, just let him know what I found, and then I'll just be taking my time to get it done. Yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update because it's a bit of a tricky one, you know. I don't usually get it on new cars, but like I've had old cars come in before and I'm like, mate, that's going to crack. You can see how much bog's in the back of that thing. But yeah, new cars don't generally get that problem. I will always look over the guards before when someone drops their car off just to have a bit of a look, but until you got it on the hoist it's hard to see perfectly, because once you've got it up at head height you can really see what it is and what's going on, and it can be a bit scary, especially if it's your own car. Like I know when I put my stator up on the hoist I noticed a repair that had been done and now I can't unsee it, but you know, it's not a big repair, just a little one, but it's pretty much the same as this. Yeah, you'd always just, people don't want to hear it too, you know what I mean? You got to text them and say, hey, you got bog in your quarter panel, and they get quite upset because they think, well, no one told me that it had repair done, and I have to be the guy that brings the bad news. But anyway, let's get back into it. Duh. So I'll drop my phone. I slid it in my pocket. I was texting this guy about his bog and stuff in his quarter panels, and then I slid my phone in my pocket, but I don't know what I'd done. I basically just slid it on the front of the pocket, and then it just slid and hit the ground. But at the start, the whole screen went like weird, like you'll see. I think I took a video of what the screen looks like now, but the whole screen was like that. And I thought, I can't get in contact with any customers, you know. It's that we rely on our phone. I hate my phone, and after work, I ignore the hell out of that thing. But when you're at work and you need to talk to people, you need your phone. So anyway, I'll go see my tech guys on Monday. Hopefully they can fix it. Otherwise I'm going to have to get a new phone. I don't want to get a new phone. I hate getting new phones. This phone works fine. But anyway, let's get back into it again. Alrighty, Legends. We have done this car. The VF is done. Guards have been rolled, the guard line has been swapped and trimmed to suit. It is ready to be rolled. It looks kind of silly because it's so high. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's cool. It's about to be lowered. He's got to figure out what height he wants to do or whether he wants to go coilovers, because it's very, I don't know what it's like overseas or yeah, I don't know what the pricing's like overseas, but basically, if you want to lower your car on springs and shocks, you might as well just put coilovers in because it's about the same price. So, but in saying that, like, I've got my Stato lowered on springs and shocks because I wanted that real comfy ride. The VL is on nothing because it looks tough. But yeah, my Calais is coilover front, airbag rear. The mini truck is lowered in the front because it's got drop spindles in the front and then it's airbagged in the rear. What else is there? My Calais, Stato. My Rexy's coilovers all around. The Land Rover is just got a lift in the back. But yeah, so I've kind of got a mix in all my cars. I don't really have, my Colorado's just got the stock suspension and it's actually just got heavy duty rear springs. But yeah, I've got a bit of a mix in all my cars because it really depends on what I use them for and that sort of stuff. Like I usually like to go coilover front, airbag rear or similar because I don't really like adjusting the front of the car because you don't really need to. The front could just sit wherever it's going to sit. Whereas the back, it's nice to be able to put it up and down, especially like a mini truck or whatever because you can air it out, it looks tough. But I don't want to drive around that height. Yeah, anyway, you guys need work done to your car, be sure to hit me up because that's what I do. Wheel clearance and suspension is my thing. And you guys know what the best part about getting work done at my shop is? Often, I'm running giveaways. So you'll end up getting, which I've done, I actually was looking on the internet, I've done giveaways since 2013. I'm not as big as the other guys because I'm not running that sort of a business. But if you come get work done at my shop, chances are, I'm probably going to be running some sort of promotion. You're going to be entered in it, you might even win your money back, which is pretty cool, if you ask me. Anyway, if you need work done to your car, hit me up. Talk to you soon.